Hi guys, Mason here. So today, sorry, back was itching. Today I'm going to be doing part 3 of the series on programming your Simon XTI for your college dorm apartment series. If you guys remember from the last 2 videos I showed you, first video I showed you how to program a door sensor.
Entry door.
As you just heard, I showed you how to program a door sensor as an entry exit delay zone for your college dorm apartment room entry door, the one that you use to enter and exit your dorm, okay? Your dorm room, okay? So I showed you guys how to program this door sensor in the very first video that I shot for this series. And then in the second video, I showed you how to program a motion sensor for use in a larger room, such as your college dorm room, okay? That you're living, the one that you were assigned, the one that you're assigned to, okay? So I showed you guys how to program this sensor for use inside your dorm room, okay? But today is part 3. Today's video is part 3 in the series, and today I'm going to show you guys how to program this door sensor for use as a way to detect an opening, but not for setting the alarm off, okay? This is going to be programmed specially for if you want it to monitor something like a closet door. Say you have something in there, say you want to protect that, okay? You want to protect in case someone tries to get in there and get something that they shouldn't be in. You can protect against that. I'm going to show you guys how to program this sensor, so that way you can detect it, but also won't have to deal with the alarm, okay? So that way you won't have to deal with, like, the alarm triggering, you know, the alarm siren, okay? So that way, in case if you guys have to get something out of your closet during the night, really, and the system's armed, you don't have to worry about triggering the siren on the panel, okay? And waking everyone up. Alright, just because you opened the closet door. So, I've already went ahead and installed a battery, alright? So, I'm going to show you guys how to program it to the Simon XTI panel, okay? So, first of all, what you're going to do is, from the home screen, you're going to hit the gear wheel in the bottom right corner of the screen. Then you're going to press the down arrow till you get all the way to the bottom until you see programming, okay? Press enter, enter 4, 3, 2, 1, press OK. And then press sensors. Next, press learn sensor. Alright. Now, to learn this sensor in, and once you hit learn sensor, it'll say trip new sensor in green, like it does right here. So once you're at this screen, that's when you can enroll the sensor. So all you do, really, is you just press the tamper switch right here. Sometimes you gotta hold it, and then release it, okay? And then you can just replace the cover, like that. Alright, you can close that and set it to the side. Alright, alright, now we got 3 things going on, okay? The first line is the sensor number. Alright, so otherwise known as the zone number, okay? Where the sensor is going to be assigned to, okay? Alright, so in this case, it's the 3rd sensor in the system. So we're going to leave it as sensor 3. Alright. Next line is the sensor group, all right? That's this middle line. So this is where you tell the system how you want it to respond when this sensor is activated, okay? So this right here is a really, really useful tool to use. This is a list of all the sensor groups. I know at the top it says Simon XT, but these also apply to the Simon XTI as well. Because they're the same panels, okay? Just the only difference is that the Simon XT is a push-button keypad, whereas this is a touchscreen keypad, okay? A touchscreen panel, rather, okay? But the sensor groups are the exact same. They are the exact same for both panels, okay? No matter if you have a Simon XT or a Simon XTI, okay? The process for enrolling the sensors on a Simon XT is somewhat similar, but it takes a different way to get to the programming, but it's still really easy. I'll show you that in the next series that we do for the Simon XT, okay? So anyway, this is all the sensor groups that you can used to assign to every sensor that you learn into the system, okay? So since we're learning this sensor in to detect an opening, but we don't want it to trigger an alarm, like trigger the siren really, as if someone had tripped the alarm, but we still want to know if the door was open, if the closet door was open, or the special thing that we're protecting for opening, that we're detecting openings on, opens, but we don't want to trigger an alarm. The group number that we will use is a group 25, and that is a local special chime. Now what that means is that when the sensor is faulted or open, so these sensors are wireless, okay? These door sensors and the motion sensor as well. They're wireless, okay? The entire system is wireless. So when the door is closed, you have the transmitter, which is this part. This is the actual sensor, or what is called the transmitter, and then this is the magnet, okay? You can mount this, you can mount each piece. It doesn't matter which part goes on which, okay? It doesn't matter if this goes on the door or door frame, and same goes for the magnet. It doesn't matter if the magnet goes on the door or the door frame, okay? The only thing you have to keep in mind is that when you're mounting the sensor, you have to make sure you keep there's arrows on the sides, okay? You see one right there and one right there on the sides of the sensor and the magnet. So when you mount the sensor to the door, you have to make sure, the only thing you have to keep in mind is that you make sure that the arrows align, okay? Because if they align, then that tells the system that the door is closed, okay? Or even that the door or window is closed, okay? If it's like this, you're gonna get faults, okay? And you will not arm the system if you're gonna program this for something else besides what we're doing today for this, okay? Oh, it just timed out. Let me see here. Gotta go back in. I took too long. Didn't realize it would do that. Sensors, learn sensor. Okay, but you guys get the point though. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna learn this in as a group 25, okay? On the line of sensor group where it says number 10, to the right, press edit, where sensor group is, and then you're going to have a keypad here. You're going to type in 25, all right, on the keypad, press save. Next, you can name the sensor, okay? It's not that important, but I guess you can name the sensor if you want to. If you want to, you can just press the edit button next to, on the bottom line. The third line is the sensor name, where it defaults to front door, okay? Because it thinks that you're programming the sensor for a front door, okay? It'll do that for every sensor, no matter if it's a door, window, glass break, smoke, etc., okay? To change the name of the sensor, you press edit on sensor name, and then they'll say edit sensor name, okay? You can do as many words as you want to. I'm not exactly sure how many you can do, but I know it's more than one. So the first line the first line is front door by default, okay? But you can change it. All you do to change it is you press edit. Then it pulls up these text boxes, okay? This is the entire library of names that you can assign to each sensor, okay? So we're going to put this on our closet door, okay? Because we have some clothes in there. We have some stuff that we brought that is meaningful to us that we don't want anyone else getting a hold of, whatever it may be, okay? So we're going to find closet door. So all you do is you just use the up and down arrows to find the specific name that you want, okay? So the first word we're going to do is closet, okay? So all you do to select the name that you want is you just select the white text that has the name listed, and it'll pop the name right here that you selected. Once you have the selected name, you press save, okay? To add the word door, you just go to line number 2, which is this one right here where I'm pointing. Press edit, and then we're going to scroll down until we see door, which is this one right here. And then we press save. Then we press close. Then we press save again. It's going to process the request. Alright, it kicks you back to the trip new sensor screen. So if you have more sensors you want to keep enrolling, you can keep doing that, okay? But we don't have any more sensors to enroll, so we're going to just press close, 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 until we're back to this screen, okay? Alright, now, to test. It won't speak it, but it will chime though, okay? So, I'm just going to demonstrate the sensor, right this. Alright, simulating the door is closed, and let's say we open it. It'll only eliminate 3 beeps, okay? Because the special chime is mainly used if you have a special motion detector, okay? But you can use you can use the group 25 as a special chime for a door as well. There is another special chime that you can use. It's group 40, and in this case it says, for group 40 it says, oh, it says sounds 3 beeps if activated, okay? That's group 40, okay? Alright, there's a group 43 if you want, that's a property / asset management. That's more like if you had a jewelry box, okay? So for those of you girls that might have a jewelry box that you have at college in your dorm room, you can put an asset protection sensor on there, okay? We don't have one, so yeah. So, but again, if you like open the door when you have the group number set to 25 like we do with the sensor, it's just going to eliminate 3 beeps, okay? It's not going to speak it, okay? But it'll definitely let you know, though, that you've opened the door, okay? Alright, the closet door, okay? And also, one thing about this is that if I arm the system, I'll turn the... Alright, watch this. It's counting down in stay mode, okay? But watch this. It beeped 3 times, and yet it's still counting down in stay mode. It did not go into alarm. I'm going to disarm it. Disarmed. See? Alright. So, I think that's more than 3 beeps. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 3 beeps. Okay. I was right. Sorry. So that's how you program an interlogix wireless door sensor as a chime sensor to your interlogix Simon XTI panel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. And be looking for the next video, which is assigning user codes to the system. So that's for if you have a roommate that lives in your dorm room with you, you can give your roommate a code, a separate code, and you can have them, and you yourself can have the master code, okay? All right? So be looking for that video. That's going to be coming up next, okay? Won't be uploaded today. That video won't be filmed today, but it'll be filmed possibly tomorrow, okay? All right? So, but for now, I'm going to leave it at that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video on programming the door sensor as a chime zone. If you have any comments, again, please comment down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.